Keep yourself healthy by practicing more catch and release fishing this open water season. That message from Minnesota health leaders increasingly worried about what's being found in fish across this northeast part of the state. Today, Northern News Now Sophia Lauber explained.
Next time you go fishing here in northeast Minnesota, you might want to consider releasing a few more of your catches. That's according to new regional guidelines for fish consumption that recommend eating fewer and in some cases smaller fish. Fishing guide Jared Houston says he's glad to hear the update.
That means that scientists are doing their job, making sure that they're putting out advisories that are healthy for people.
Previous guidelines went by body of water, but the new ones apply to all of Cook, Lake, and St. Louis counties.
It has been known for many years that fish in the Northeast tend to have higher levels of mercury concentrations than other parts of the state.
Experts say some industrial processes, like burning coal and processing taconite, emit mercury, which settles in water and builds up in fish. That mercury can damage a person's kidneys, liver, and nervous system.
On the flip side, though, fish themselves have a lot of important nutrients and omega-3 fatty acids that help to protect our brain.
MDH experts say it's about choosing the right fish. That means new size recommendations for walleye and northern pike, and new serving recommendations for crappie, sunfish, and yellow perch.
So we're doing our best to help people keep fish in their diet in a way that benefits their health.
And with recent catch and release trends, Houston expects the industry to be business as usual.
I think for most generational fishermen these days, the tug is the drug, and that's more important than harvesting and eating fish anyhow.
The Department of Health recommends you always check their website before heading out to fish, as some bodies of water do still have additional guidelines. In Duluth, Sophia Lauber, Northern News Now.
And you can head to our website, Northern News Now app, for more detailed information like how many servings of each fish species the department recommends per week or month.